Good, whatever time of day it is you happen to be listening. This is the P&A Podcast Express, brought to you by the Palm Street Studios. That's where we are. We're in the Palm Street Studios.
We are.
Hi, everybody, listeners out there. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. We've got a featured guest here tonight, the one, the only, and one, Junior.
Yeah. What's up, fellas? What's cracking?
Just another wonderful day. We're watching the Tigers for a little bit there, and here we go. Are we on Facebook Live?
We are. Hello, everyone.
You can call us.
Yeah, what's the number?
Leave a message.
Actually, the number is over to your left right now. Yeah.
Oh. Where?
Right here.
On the virtual screen.
Oh, I gotcha. Duh.
Like, look over there. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that.
You see that? You see that over there?
Yeah, man, you see some sleight of hand.
Yeah. See?
It was worth it just to learn some sleight of hand. 810-294-0455 is that number. That's 810-294-0455. We've got some very magnitudinous business to take care of this episode.
Good word.
We have a top 10 for the ages. It'll be coming a little bit later in about 14 to 15 minutes or so. Here, we'll kick it off. It'll be the top 10 most despised sports teams. List hated, despised, loathed, whatever you want to say. I don't like the word hate, but I say despised, despicable.
Being a
Yes.
Detroit, Michigan fan or Detroit sports, you can say hate.
It should give everyone a lot to talk about tomorrow morning at the cooler when you're sitting around drinking your coffee.
Right.
And you're
Yeah.
like, did you hear those assholes last night on the P&A Podcast Express?
Isn't
The
that what
audacity.
isn't that what they say all the time?
Pretty much. Anybody that's, first of all, if you're drinking water around a water cooler this day and age and chatting because that's how you get out of work,
Right.
buy a smartphone.
Yeah. Yep.
Not an iPhone 6 or 7.
You know, the last several places that I've worked have not had a water cooler.
No.
Yeah, we don't have one at my current job either. Tomorrow is inventory, but I was assured it will not be anything like inventory at Emerson.
Nice.
By someone who used to work at Emerson. So I'll take that as a ringing endorsement right
Were they
there.
aware of your policy?
They were that had happened after they had left the building.
So they're not
no.
aware of your capabilities.
They're not aware of my prowess to fuck shit up. No.
Nice.
Because I do have a heavy prowess for fucking shit up.
No, not you.
No. This guy? No. No.
That guy? I
No.
don't believe it.
No. So how's everybody doing out there? Any gear grinds or anything?
I don't have any gear grinds.
No gear.
What about you, Adam?
Well, some of my gear grinds we're going to go over in our top 10 list.
Okay.
But for the most part, not really. I mean, it's been a pretty okay little run here.
Nice.
So just entertain the kids for a minute. I'm actually posting today's episode on Facebook, the link. So just don't mind me. I'm not doing any bullshit.
while
I'm
you're
not
in-
playing
wh-
cut the rope.
While you're in there,
Yeah.
share this live out.
Oh, I will do that too. You got it.
So I do have one major pet peeve.
Pet peeve, not gear grind.
Well, it is a gear grind.
Okay.
It is more of a gear grind than a pet peeve.
Okay.
Because a pet peeve is more something that constantly bothers you. A gear
Right.
grind is something that comes up organically
Yes.
that bothers you. For me, it is the way that the construction has been handled in Sandtown. Got word yesterday that the Mint, this is their last week.
Yes.
Isn't that wild?
I just found out today, and I wasn't supposed to say anything or the name of this establishment, but it might. There's a little bit of chance that someone is going to buy it, and that's all I heard. all I'm
Oh, well,
saying.
that would be interesting.
What is
because-
that? What? That's so cryptic. It's not the Mint though. It's not Mint.
Yes.
Oh, someone is going to buy Mint. Okay.
Are you paying attention? He brought it up, not me.
So, well, I mean, it's pretty well known around Sandusky that the downtown businesses have not done well.
Yes.
Apparently, I've heard that the bakery that opened up right when COVID came about and then reopened up right as the construction project started, which they were not real good about giving people a lot of heads up about it. You know, they
I think that's horseshit.
we had a couple weeks notice, and a couple of friends of mine that own businesses in town.
Right.
I'm like, well, they gave you further notice, right?
Yes,
And no, they didn't.
I know.
So, the bakery is not doing well and will likely close. She actually was talking about that online, that they were looking at probably closing it up.
That's such a shame.
And then I heard that Sandusky Party Store, which has
What?
been in existence since I've been alive.
Wait, what? Wait, whoa. You mean the Sandusky Party Store?
Right next to Bob and Jamie.
Did you know at one point, because I knew the guy who owns the one place in Lexington, said that's the number one volume liquor retailer in Sanilac County, and they're going to close?
Yep, they were. They are not anymore.
What the shits?
That's a shame.
So, yep.
Look at you, just grabbing a beer.
That guy's owned it for a long time. Very, very nice people that own it, and they're going to go out of business. And I believe it's all just because this has been handled really, really shitty.
Well, also, mind you, remember way back when the project started, when did they say it'd be done? October?
Yes.
No way. And remember I jokingly said of 2025
Well, that is actually the actual end date of the whole project.
is October of this year
No.
of 2025.
Yes.
So it's gonna the hits are gonna keep on coming for all those people, and I know they're gonna reopen portions of the street. I was just in Bob and Jamie's having lunch with Silent N the other day, and Bob, we talked to Bob because she knows Bob because she of course watched
Yeah.
her mother there, took care of her mother there, his mother, sorry, and Bob said, yeah, they're supposed to open the street up to like 3 streets down. He says, I can't wait, and that'll make a difference. They hold on because I've been in there about a half a dozen times in the last. Since the construction started, they've always maintained, but they're a business that's stout and takes care of people. But other businesses, I have no idea.
Well, and they seem to have staff that just stays.
Yeah.
Like they're very loyal staff. They've been there forever. They're very good staff.
I do know too, and I took advantage of this. The welding shop there, you know, they're part of this too on Main Street. I took like 3 20-pound cylinders in there, and they filled them for like half price. It was like $10 to get 20-pound cylinders.
Well, that's
Just because they needed to. They're like, we need people to come in.
honestly to get anything refilled at Tractor Supply, it's $11 to fill a 3-pound cylinder. Or,
Yeah.
You know, a 20-pound cylinder.
Yeah, he was doing it for I think it was 9 or 10.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's worth it. I'm gonna grill my brats on this shit.
Smart.
So, you know,
Ooh, I want a brat.
I don't blame you. But yeah, that's my pet peeve.
God,
That's my pet peeve, and my gear grind, my pet peeve, the whole thing. Because
that's a fucking shame, man.
well, and just the way they did everything, and I'm not blaming the city of Sandusky. This is not.
Well, what Phil said, well, the guy that is in charge of a road commission or whatever, he had nothing to do with it. Or
The
right?
the Department of Public Works.
Yep. Had
Nothing to do with it. They're actually they're part of the project, and they're getting their stuff done in a timely manner when they need to because
Sure.
they're a part of it too.
Yeah. So it's not the city of Sandusky. I'm not bashing on them, but there's been a ton of changes with this is a federal project being run by the state. And when you throw all those things in the mix, it's just going to be a giant shit show.
And it is a shit show.
So, anybody that works for the city, don't come at me.
Right.
I'm not bitching about the city. I know that you guys are doing the
Yep.
best you can with what you got to work with. But they've come in and bitten off I feel that the state and this project has bitten off more than it can chew at one time. And then it's like every other entity decides that they're going to do stuff. So M19 was closed out past my house the other day because they were putting all the tar in the line, in the cracks.
Well, even 46 was terrible because they were putting all those electrical poles up, too,
Yep.
the metal ones.
Yep.
So
And it's
everybody's like, it's just everybody's confused as fuck.
Right.
So, I mean, you can't get anywhere.
No, and still, corner of Argyle and North Elk Street confounds the fuck out of people coming in North Sandusky Road. I swear to God, people turn instant frittata when they see a 4-way stop. They're like,
Well,
what to do?
Put a light there, one, because
I'm not making them at night. Yeah.
Put it I'm not talking like an overhead light, but put some kind of flashing lights to let people know that there's a change here, because I've seen so many people blow through that.
Or the one day I was there and somebody sat there for literally like 2 minutes in the morning.
Yeah, waiting
like,
for everybody else.
Well, no, there was nobody else. They just sat there. They're like, I don't know what I'm supposed.
Probably that guy that called me today.
Hey, Junior, I saw your number. Flyer, sit on my passenger seat. I'm in a 4-way stop. Tell me what to do.
It's so sad that for those people, man, the business owners.
It is, and I mean it's hurt everybody.
From your butthole headquarters. From your butthole headquarters.
Whoops, that repeated.
It's so nice you played it twice.
You know, I mean, I like I say, I know lots of people who own businesses in town, and you know, the downtown restaurants and stuff that are there, not doing well.
Yeah.
You know, my buddy Mickey owns the health store, and he said it's a little better now. They've opened up 46, but people avoid Sandusky.
I feel bad for bench warmers too, man. With that gentleman that bought it during the pandemic, and now this.
And then they ended up with having to replace the whole front of that building, basically.
And then they decided to never open. No, wait. They're open decent now, but their kitchen's never open late.
Right.
They stopped serving food at like 7 o'clock or
Yeah.
is it 8 o'clock?
Well, and that's staffing.
Well, that was one of the reasons that
It won't cost you extra to have me or my staff.
Well, the people that used to work there, you know, they were living on the pandemic check, you know.
Yeah.
And
Living on the edge.
and they got great food too. Those
Yeah.
flatbreads, and they have the best boneless wings ever.
Their boneless wings are good.
They're
They're very good.
Nuggets.
Sweet chili, nuggets.
Get the Jamaican jerk.
Jamaican jerk,
It's
is it?
God fucking dang. I'm bleep. I'm hungry.
I am hungry. I gave you some meat in your mouth.
I know.
he did. I saw it.
Mazel tov.
I gotta stop drinking too.
The top definition right now on I scroll through Urban Dictionary once in a while just to see the top definition. The Montana musket loader.
What's that?
The Montana musket loader.
Hold on. Let me swallow this first. Hold on.
The Montana musket loader.
All right, go ahead.
When you are making sweet, tender love to a woman and you throw some good old Copenhagen long cut in your lip, then after a minute or two, you take it out, place it in her anus, and stuff it in with your penis.
What the hell?
The Montana musket loader. And used in a
You don't need
sentence.
listeners like that.
In a sentence, my boyfriend gave me a Montana musket loader last night, and my butt is still burning.
Oh my lord! Dirty D would
There you go,
love that
Montana musket loader.
37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
shit. In a row?
In a row.
I've never heard that one.
Dear Lord.
So it's the Montana. I thought
That's
that
a
was
good one.
The Montana musket loader.
Jesus Christ, Bill.
Good Lord is right.
Did you get an update
Update
on the Tigers?
I did not.
What you got, Bill? Before I get there.
So I saved one the other day. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, the Sloppy Mario. Do you know what the Sloppy Mario is?
By
bet we're gonna find out.
your laughter right now. Are you gonna start crying?
The Sloppy Mario.
I'm laughing more at him. Telling us.
The Sloppy Mario. When a man sticks his dick in marinara sauce and then proceeds to throat F a girl. The Sloppy Mario.
Jesus.
Say that one more time. Why did you bleep out F? Why'd
You're
you say
right.
F?
When a man sticks his dick in marinara sauce and proceeds to throat fuck a girl, yes.
All
That's
right,
the Sloppy Mario.
Oh shit. Oh man.
You can get lost in Urban Dictionary, my friend.
I can tell, but I want to.
You'll be falling off your mower
Oh,
if you were reading Urban Dictionary while you're out there mowing.
Don't mow long.
Who's this scurvy looking dude?
Uh-oh.
Well, with us, joining us, I hope his mic's working,
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, shit. I can hear you. Yes. Junior's
Yeah,
giving
I
you a
can
high
hear
five.
you.
I'm giving you a high five.
Junior's giving you put your hand up like give a high five. High five action toward the there you go.
There we
Yeah,
go. That was
nailed
the
it.
best one you ever did.
He was missing that.
You can't see us?
No.
Oh, let me turn on my.
He's got to share.
Yay!
Hey.
All right, now you can see us.
How much for one ticket, lady?
Hey, don't flip me off.
Oh, you can see. He's a liar.
He's remoted into the Palm Street Studios. JTK, how you doing,
Hell
buddy?
yeah.
1-0, bottom of the third.
Tigers are up 1-0.
No way.
Yes.
No way. It's not a sports podcast.
Oh, tonight it is.
Well,
You should have heard the earlier episode.
Why?
We talked a lot about sports.
lots of sports.
What are you, a cop?
Let me guess,
Chime
you
in.
covered- You covered how the Lions blew a big one. My fantasy football team let me down.
Yep.
Our football game on Friday night.
Sounds
Yep,
like
you covered it all. He didn't even have to listen.
Sounds like a country song.
Sounds like a country song.
What's the country song backwards? My dog came back.
Was it dong or dog? Dong?
Dog.
Dong?
My dog came back.
Adam, dong or dog?
Either is applicable.
My dog came back. My girlfriend
Oh,
came back,
Astros.
and my truck didn't blow up.
Nice.
Yeah, that. There you go. That's country song backwards.
Oh,
Did you
What,
just
you never heard that
fart
before?
in the studio?
Silent K's next to me.
Hi, Silent
well,
K.
let's see her.
And I froze again.
Oh, there you're back.
It says my internet connection is unstable, kind of like me.
Whoa.
That makes a lot of
So,
sense.
so we got to kick off this list. We're just waiting for one more participation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tell him to go ahead and call him in.
Speaking of which, I got.
Why is he late? What the hell?
No, that's his pops.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
never mind.
I was in great urban talk.
So how's life down south in your Villa de South there, JTK?
Not so bad.
Not so bad.
You want to come say hi? Can you say hi out loud?
Hi.
We heard it.
We heard it.
Woo!
Your microphone picked it up,
We need the better half on that picture.
right? So tomorrow night we're going to be doing
What are you looking at?
I'm going to send him a cardboard cutout.
Yeah,
That's it
please.
next to him.
the TT. Yeah, there you go. The TTS show, and I'll have you call in JTK to answer your question from earlier. So
Okay, sounds good. You said about 5:30.
yeah, we'll probably be recording at about 5:45, I think, probably, or 6 o'clock, right in there.
Sounds
Hey,
good.
JTK,
Yes.
we're waiting for A-Dog to call in. I asked Phil, what did your face look like at the football game this past week when Mr. Phillip announced his sponsor?
The Red Zone sponsor is the Palm Street Studio.
I feel like I took it in stride. I mean, what do you think?
You were a little taken aback for the moment at first, then you're like, "That's a good idea," is what you said after we cut off air. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah. I paused for like maybe a second. Then I'm like, okay, roll with it. And then once we went to commercial, I'm like, dude, that's awesome.
Right.
I mean,
All
I'm
right,
all for it.
we've got another
Mikey
call.
Smith really loved it.
I know he did love it.
Well,
We got-
I have a.
Once again, in the Palm Street Studio sponsored Red Zone. He already got it. He already got a clip of
Oh,
it.
you got a drop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Awesome.
Once again, in the Palm Street Studio sponsored Red Zone.
Isn't that beautiful?
Is that beautiful?
That's a feather in the cap right there. So
Beautiful.
So on the line, A-Dog, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic. We got your pops here too. He's just being and one over there by himself.
Oh, that's not funny.
Oh,
Makes sense.
You're grounded.
Holds water.
How you doing, son?
Good. How are you?
Awesome.
All right, so what we have tonight is our top 10 most despised teams, or hated, or loathed, or just in general tomfuckery. Teams you just hate. Just screw them.
Yeah.
So let's go in order around here. Starting number 10, we're going to go Adam. Then we're going to go A-Dog. Then we're going to go Junior, JTK, then me. So it's it makes sense in my mind how we're going around.
Counterclockwise.
I like it.
All
So there
right.
we go. So we're going to start with Adam. You're number 10.
My number 10, probably a lot higher on a lot of your lists. I'm sure it'll be there. But fuck Patrick Waugh, Patrick Roy, and the Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on almost everybody's
That's my
list.
number 10.
Number 10, yeah, solid. Got to be in everybody's top 10. All right, A-Dog, to you. What is your number 10 most hated, despised sports team?
The Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on a lot of people's list too.
Solid choice.
Solid pick, kid.
Hell yeah. All right, to Junior.
Number 10. I got the Minnesota Twins of the 90s, the Homer Hankies.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Fucking
those
always
guys.
had
Ooh,
the
you're getting really
Tigers.
specific there, Junior. I like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, JTK to you for number 10.
I will pick the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
God damn it. I love the Irish, but they're going to be on everybody's list.
They're on my honorable mention list.
Oh, wow.
Well, I don't find them relevant anymore.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
let me specify Notre Dame football. They don't have a
Yeah.
basketball team, so
Well,
Yeah.
if I was to put Notre Dame on there, it would have to be the Lou Holtz era Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's
'Cause
on my list.
I don't like Lou Holtz in the way he
The
talks.
fucking list.
We'll talk through his dentures.
mine is the Brian Kelly era because he
Yeah.
was just so
Solid.
crazy.
Well, he's such a slime ball, but they've also not been relevant.
Being a
So,
Michigan fan, they were one of the first games on Michigan's schedule. And if Michigan lost, we were fucked.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know?
Right, at that
and
time, yeah.
it has stuck with me. My high school fight song was the Notre Dame fight song.
Ugh,
So
gross.
was ours in Ubley. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, so number 10 for me, most hated, despised teams in my brain. Number 10 is a team called KK Hemo Farm. Get this, KK Hemo Farm. They're in the Basketball League of Serbia, and in 2003 they gave us the second overall pick, Darko Milicic.
I see where you're going
Fuck
with
those guys.
this. You're brilliant.
That's not his fault.
Well,
Blame
it's their
George
fault.
That's brilliant. I see how you did. Good for you.
Yes, thank you.
I appreciate the research that went into
No
that.
shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's
What was the name of the team again?
KK Hemo Farm of the Serbian the Basketball League of Serbia.
You're fucking awesome, dude.
All right, number 9 to Adam.
Number 9 to me is the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah, they're on my list too.
Not only because
I call them the Indians on my list though.
Yeah, I call them the Indians.
Well,
they always will be.
I dislike them because part of why I dislike them is because they went through the whole name change thing.
Sure.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Chief Wahoo, classic.
The best. Plus the movie Major League.
Yes.
A-Dog, what
Hey,
you
dog,
got?
to you, bro. Number 9.
Number 9 for me is the Boston Bruins.
Nice.
Boston Bruins.
Not on my list, but I dig it. I dig it.
I like it.
I can understand that.
Yeah,
Good for you.
I fully get it.
Good for you.
All right, Junior, what you got for number 9?
Number 9, kind of like Cleveland, but and going back into the 90s, when I said Michigan played Notre Dame, fucking Florida State of the 90s. And
my God.
we would lose a couple of the first games if they were scheduled. And going back to Major League, you're saying,
Yeah, right.
Fucking hate Florida
Plus, they
State.
gave us Burt Kreischer, so fuck
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
Hey, Junior, so I got one for you. So for 2 years when I was in college, we went to Clemson for spring break. So they had a mock chance that Florida State, they said, fuck the Seminoles. They
Nice.
suck genitals.
Oh, you motherfucker.
That was their mock.
And going back to Major League, I hate that fucking song.
I hate that fucking song. All right, so I guess we're rolling around to number 9 to JTK. What you got, buddy?
He froze.
Did you freeze? Did you freeze on us?
Oh, he froze.
Uh-oh. Take this a moment to say this
I think that should be his motto.
sponsored by Geritol.
Should I grab a screenshot of that and just we always have that on
Yeah.
Can you hear me, JTK?
No,
he's
like,
back.
you guys
He's
froze
back.
Like the last 20 seconds.
All right, we killed some time. It's still number 9 to you.
Kansas basketball.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, the
Why is that?
Jayhawks. Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Rock
Fuck
Chalk
those guys.
Jayhawk
Yeah.
is the dumbest
Phil
chant
Self
ever.
is like the biggest scumbag there is.
Solid.
You mean
Right.
feels him?
Tell me how you really feel.
Bill feels himself?
Yeah. Bill
something
feels
like that.
himself. Yes. All right, my number 9, the fucking Green Bay Packers. Obnoxious fans. We all own part of the team. And the fucking quarterbacks forever. And the fact the Lions didn't win there for like 3 straight years in Lambeau. Easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking Green
I should
Bay.
put him, well, mine's higher, but.
Anyway, I guess we're going number 8 to Adam.
Number 8 to me is the Washington Commanders.
I get it.
I have 2 reasons for that. One, they took out my Lions and Barry Sanders.
Mark Rippon that year.
We just talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, just
when the Lions won against Dallas, and then they faced the buzzsaw of
Yep, in the NFC Championship game and just got slaughtered.
Yep.
And still hold a grudge. Number 2 reason, they started the whole downfall of the Redskins thing, which, like I say, I'm fine with
I'm
the name
sensing a
change.
theme.
I'm fine with the name change, but that started it all, and it was all bullshit.
Sure.
Right.
All right, so I guess we're number 8, right?
8 to A-Dog.
8 to A-Dog.
My number 8 is the Indiana Pacers because of the 2004 Malice at the Palace.
Nice.
Good, solid pick, son.
I forget that he's got a different time frame than we do. 'cause
Absolutely.
I find the Pacers non-threatening, but Malice at the Palace was
Sure.
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Right. And I like Reggie Miller now. I hated
Right.
Reggie Miller. back
Reggie
then.
Miller
I hated him
still
back
don't-
then.
I hated his sister.
and World Be Free sucked ass.
Absolutely.
I don't.
Sorry,
I
artist
still
formerly
don't-
known as Ron Artest.
Yes.
I don't. Still don't like Reggie Miller. That gangly
Right.
fuck.
Yes.
All right, to you, number 8, Junior.
Number 8. I love athletes. I'm a Michigan fan, but I hate when people sportsmanship is terrible. It's fucking back in the 90s, the fucking Miami Hurricanes, the football
yeah.
team, with who I can't even name it. I'm shaking right now because I hate those cocky fucks.
Right.
I mean, how do you really feel, Junior?
What
I'm
did they
telling
used to
you.
call them? They something to do with jail you.
Yeah.
Oh, it was when they played Notre Dame. What the heck was it? It was the Catholics versus the convicts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Catholic
Yep.
Catholics versus the
Bring that-
convicts, yeah.
You know, it was all,
Yep.
like, I mean, name a couple players that are on that team. I forget. I know The Rock was on the team.
Yeah.
You're talking back in the 90s?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can remember that. I can remember like the early 2000s where they had like 20 first-round
There's a lot
draft
of-
picks on that team.
I know they were supported by a fucking Luke from Two Live Crew. He was a big gave him money everywhere and went to the strip clubs and shit like
Well,
that. And it's about the sportsmanship.
Now, did
sucked.
Deion Sanders go to Florida State or Miami?
He went
I
to
can't-
Florida State.
Yeah, I was
Florida
gonna say,
State.
same difference. They're
Yes.
both just
Didn't Aaron Hernandez go to Florida or to
Miami.
Miami.
Florida.
He
Yep.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's probably one of their better
Hernandez went to Florida.
people.
Aaron Hernandez went to Florida, the Gators.
played for
Oh,
Urban
that's
Meyer.
right. That's right.
He
that's
played for
right.
Urban Meyer as well as he was there when what's his nuts
And he should have hung
Jesus
in there.
quarterback.
He should have hung in there, right?
Tebow. You know, I remember. Yeah, should have hung in there.
They hung
I
him out to dry.
remember a feature on Tebow when he was like in junior high or something.
Yep.
And they talked about how he was going to be the next great thing. Thanks, Tebow. Anyway, JTK, you're number 8.
Okay, if this isn't specific enough, tell me and I'll change it on the fly. But any team that LeBron James played for.
Fucking God bless you.
Stay
knew you'd
tuned.
like that, Junior.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Did I tell you how much I love you?
Stay tuned for further on my list. So yeah,
Yeah.
Did we
Yeah.
just become best friends?
we just
We just
became best friends.
I didn't even put him on there, but you guys know how I feel about that
Right,
motherfucker.
that
Ask
mother-
Gay
You're
Dog.
right.
Ask Gay Dog.
You're right. So if that was specific enough,
Nope,
I can narrow it down.
That's
Good for
brilliant.
you.
No, I've got them all written out here, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. Number 8 for me is the Cleveland Indians / Guardians.
Good for you.
Always seem to be Tiger killers, man. They've always got that. That one year that was bullshit when they fielded a full left-handed lineup of
Yep.
hitters and just murdered the Tigers when they after the Tigers were
Jose
being off good.
Ramirez.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
yes.
Bah. All right, so cracked into number 7. Number 7 to Adam.
My number 7. This won't be on anybody else's list.
What?
Boise State.
Oh, that's solid though.
Fuck your blue
Why?
field. Fuck your blue field. And fuck that they cut wrestling.
Well, I'm sorry about wrestling, but there's nothing wrong with blue field. I think the blue field's iconic.
The blue field's stupid.
Bah. All right.
Where have you ever seen bluegrass like that?
There's something to read.
Kentucky has bluegrass and they have a green field.
Right. Is Kentucky? I think it has something to do about the lake and the pigeon shit all over summer. They won't. I don't know. I read up on it, but I don't know it. I'm coming off as stupid right now.
All right.
A-Dog, stop your dad's rambling and give
Yeah,
us your
A-Dog,
number 7.
give us your number 7, A-Dog.
My number 7 is the New York Yankees.
Ah.
Nice, solid.
Yep.
They're an honorable mention for me. They're an honorable mention.
Yes.
Nice.
So, all right, Junior, number 7 for you.
AWP. I'm so sorry, but the 80s and 90s, Duke Blue Devils.
Dang it.
Christian Leitner, fucking Hurley.
Bobby
Fuck
Hurley.
them.
Yeah.
I like Grant Hill.
Coach K, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope they all die of gonorrhea.
All right.
I love you,
JTK,
AWP.
Number
Sorry.
7 to you.
I can't top that.
Thank you. You're welcome. And welcome for that picture last night, too.
Oh yeah, thanks. I'll store that one away for later.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Anyway, Alabama football.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nick Saban for my 1A 1B for my reason right there, but then just I don't know. I swear to God, he's Darth Vader.
So you said Alabama football?
Yeah. Did I cut out again?
No, I cut out.
Oh.
Not you. I was like, ooh, Dream Weaver.
That was good.
All right. My number 7, the Dallas Cowboys. Just as how about them boys in that 90s whole run and everything. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys. So they're my number 7 most despised team.
Sure.
Adam, let's go to you for number 6.
My number 6 also will not be on anybody else's list, but for reasons, the Montreal Expos.
What?
What
Are
the
you
fuck's an
fucking
expo?
kidding me?
What the
Just
fuck's an
because
expo?
of what is an dude?
What about an expose? Like,
Vladimir.
Why is that a? Why is that?
Vladimir
I don't know.
Guerrero.
he was.
I am just to fucking spite you. I love the Expos logo. I love everything about them. I'm gonna get an Expos shirt and wear on the podcast.
What the hell is that logo?
Buy
It
one.
was so
Buy a
retro.
boy's husky for Adam.
Right. What's that?
It was
JTK?
so retro.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
That logo.
It was bad. And then the fact that they couldn't get any fan support. I'm not the only one that hated them.
And then what team did they go to?
Washington Nationals.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So what are we at? Number 6. So A-Dog to you. Number 6, buddy.
I don't know if this will be on anyone else's list, but my number 6 is the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Why?
Tight end you, baby.
Tight end you, but they never have an offense.
They don't.
They did last week. I think they scored 40. It was 40-0.
My internet cut out. What was it?
Well, again,
Iowa Hawkeyes football.
Oh, thank you.
I get it. I fully get it.
You never would have got Hawkinson.
Dallas Clark was
or
the
Sam Laporta.
Dallas Clark was the stud back in the day. Remember when he?
Hell yeah.
I was at that game at the Big House when Dallas Clark came to town in Iowa and just destroyed U of M. By halftime, all the fans were gone.
Had a solid career at Indy.
Yeah,
In the NFL.
Yep, and that's about the drunkest I've ever been because everybody was so miserable.
Yes. How do you judge? How do you measure that?
Well,
Is that another podcast?
I fell on my face and I pissed myself.
What?
So, yes.
Good for you.
Say no more.
And you think it's just about the drunkest you've ever been.
Right there. I mean, top 20, maybe 50.
He talks about shitting himself a lot too. Just
Well,
pissing
I
yourself.
almost shit
Oh,
myself,
God.
but I think somebody took
That's a
my
normal
pants off.
Tuesday.
Right. Anyway, number 6 to you.
I guess you will.
Junior?
Oh, man.
To me, besides Derek Jeter, everybody on the New York Yankees.
Amen to that.
Fuck
So,
them.
Mickey Mantle, I do love.
Yeah.
Always love Mickey Mantle. But fuck the Yankees.
I'm just saying in our era too. I should have said that.
Yeah.
I
In our
like
era?
actually I like Aaron Judge. I read a story.
You know who
about
was the
him.
worst?
Thank
Jorge
you.
Posada.
Who?
Jorge Posada was the worst.
Who is the one that started a fight with fucking Miggy, the catcher? That asshole. Come on. Ada.
Romine.
Who?
It was one of the Romine brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You know, honestly, though, one of the best things ever is when they attacked Don Zimmer.
Oh,
That was
that was
fantastic.
fucking. That was Boston.
When Pedro
Yeah.
threw him down.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Threw
great. I
a
thought like
fucking
Don Zimmer died
90-year-old
that
guy
day.
down.
The big old fat baby face, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Bah."
Yep. Every baby looks
charging
like
me?
Don Zimmer.
Yeah.
Right.
All
So
right, JTK, what you got?
number 6 for JTK.
Purdue basketball.
Get it?
Okay.
I fully
Frickin'
understand.
big man they have had over the last 12 years. Like that is the single worst basketball you could ever freaking watch.
Right.
Right.
And they got a shitty basketball court.
That place is a shithole.
It is a shithole.
Mackey Arena? Oh my God,
Oh
it's where
my-
teams go to die. But yeah,
Right.
that's like a horrible arena.
Fuck Purdue basketball. The whole state of Indiana can go fuck itself.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. All right, number 6 to me, the old Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, fuck Sidney.
totally
fuck
forgot.
Sidney Crosby?
Fuck Sidney Crosby
God
with a
bless you.
goddamn picket fence post soaked
was
in
a Phil
fucking
Thompson
urine and
cut down on me.
shit.
Yep.
and just right up the pooper. Fuck him. 2009 was all I ever needed to become unstable.
Yep.
The Wings were clearly the better team. Sidney Crosby got all the fucking calls in that Stanley Cup final.
Yep.
LeBron James of hockey.
Yep. And Evgeny Malkin is a fucking piece of shit, too. So fuck you, Pittsburgh Penguins. And
Go piss off.
also Mario Lemieux, you suck balls. I wish you would have died of lymphoma or whatever it was.
Hey, Phil, I lost you for like the last 20 seconds.
Who's the other guy that's still playing fucking hockey overseas?
Yager.
Yamir Yager.
So, yeah, Mario Lemieux should have stayed out of hockey or whatever. So, anyway, I digress. Sorry, Mario Lemieux.
I thought they all
I'm
died.
glad you're still alive. Anyway, I guess we're rolling around the top 5 now.
Top five, guys.
We've hit the top 5, boys.
All right, my number 5, coming in strong, is Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys.
Good pick.
Attaboy.
Yep.
If for no other reason than the fact that they kept Emmitt Smith around, pushing him in a fucking wheelchair so that he could break Walter Payton's record.
And then the Arizona Cardinals picked him up so he could do even less damage.
And
Well,
he was a better
question
running
mark?
back. He was a better running
So-
back than Barry Sanders.
So Emmitt Smith's last year with the Cardinals, they would hand him the ball. He's 6 feet tall. He would fall forward and get 2 yards,
Yep.
and he'd end up with 6 carries for 12 yards for the game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fucking then Michael Irvin was smoking or snipping crack off of some hooker's fucking butt crack on the sideline. They all sucked.
fully
Troy
allow that.
Aikman, gay or not gay, I don't know.
Have you ever seen how stoned he is in the
Always,
booth, man?
always.
Him and Joe Buck just
I
fucking
fucking
torch up,
hate
man.
Joe Buck too.
I hate Joe Buck.
Thank you, JTK.
Well,
You're so fucking smart.
Maybe we should do a top 10 most loathed sports announcers as a
Oh.
countdown at some
Ooh,
point.
we could
too.
definitely do that.
You know what? Actually, I have a good top 10 after we're done with this
All
for
right.
next episode.
So sorry to you, A-Dog, number 5 on your list.
My number 5 is also the Dallas Cowboys.
Nice.
Nice.
High five. High five.
Yes.
I think you and A-Dog just became best friends. The
Absolutely.
A-team right there.
High 5 for number 5. All right, Junior, what is your number 5?
Number 5, going back to 80s and 90s, being a Pistons fan, I got a threesome.
Threesome?
I got a threesome. The Portland Trail Blazers, the Celtics, and the fucking Lakers.
How the hell can you hate the Portland Trailblazers? They never beat the Pistons. Clyde the Glide,
Right.
Drexler,
Yes, they
Terry
did.
Porter. They did not.
Bullshit, they
Oh, we
did.
did. They swept them.
I hated them.
That's okay to
I
hate them.
hated them. Okay? And I
Kevin
hated the
Duckworth?
Celtics.
I hate people for less,
All right?
so don't feel bad.
Even though Larry Bird has my birthday, Pearl Harbor Day, I hated the fucking Celtics. I hated Kevin
Are you
McHale. I hated
racist
fucking,
or what?
No.
You hate white people?
You don't need listeners like that.
Earmuffs, Aiden. Earmuffs. Remember that when you were 4 or 5? Earmuffs.
Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, okay, I get it. That's fine.
I hated the Lakers. I
All right.
hated fucking Kareem. I hated fucking
Magic Johnson.
hated
you-
Magic.
Did you hate Byron Scott?
nope.
Did you hate AC Green and how he was a virgin?
The big afro. I
Yeah,
hated.
and
That
he was a
fucking-
virgin.
That was
yeah.
Soul Glow. if I
AC
ever
Green
saw
could have
it.
gotten all the ass he ever
You know,
wanted, and he's still
Everybody's trying to defend him, and he had that Soul Glow dripping off his fucking.
just. Oh yeah,
They couldn't. Oh, they slipped off him.
gross.
Go ahead.
All right, so we're to number 5 to JTK.
The 90s Colorado Avalanche. Fuck those guys.
Yep.
Yep. Patrick Roy.
Yeah, Patrick Roy
And the turtle.
and Claude Lemieux.
Yep.
So number 5 for my list. Every time they lose, it's like Christmas. Alabama football.
Good pick.
Yep.
Solid pick.
It's always a great day when they lose.
Yep.
All right,
It is.
number 4 to Adam.
So mainly because they are just a horrible organization from as long as I can remember. The LA Lakers.
Yep.
They keep, I mean, they're so horrible. I'm HIV positive they're horrible. They keep Magic around. Oh, you just got a disease that everybody's deathly afraid of at the time.
And he's
Let's
still
go.
around.
Yeah, let's go out there and play it. And
Well, remember
apparently,
he played in that All-Star game and everybody was freaking out?
And
yeah,
he still kept kissing fucking Isaiah before every game.
Well, that was.
But Isaiah's from Chicago, so he had HIV from way back.
Oh.
And they both have money, so they weren't afraid of dying.
What was
from
the
it.
shirt that fucking GIF that you sent?
Stay positive.
Stay
and it
positive
showed-
with
it
Magic
showed-
face
showed
on
a
there.
picture of Magic
Oh,
Johnson's
classic.
face. I will get you that shirt.
The Lakers
will you wear it? Will you wear
and
it?
the MSU side of it. It was classic.
Will you wear it if it says "Stay positive" and it's got? I'll get you that
I
shirt.
don't know if I could wear that.
I would
like
wear it.
I could wear it here, but not outside. I don't think.
So the other reason is they bring in Satan himself, LeBron James,
Yep.
and then they bring in to keep him there. They bring in the spawn of Satan, and not because he's good or because he's even capable of being on an NBA team, but because Daddy wanted him there.
Yep.
Exactly.
So
who's
I
your
hate
daddy?
the Lakers. Not my daddy.
Bust.
All right, I guess we're going number 4 to A Dog.
My number 4 is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
why? Why?
I'm
Okay,
sick
he's
of
gone.
seeing them in the Super Bowl.
What's that?
all the Super Bowls.
I thought you were a big Tay fan. And I know JTK last week, he had Lance Bass and Taylor Swift on his top 10 list. See, I thought that's what JTK would have looked like when you said that
Right,
at the
it's
football game.
very close. So no,
I'm sorry.
I get it. I get it. If I was his age and this is what I know of history,
Absolutely.
that's the
You're
same
right.
as us hating on the Dallas Cowboys.
Sure.
I feel like.
You're right.
Yeah,
You know?
That's fair.
My
Yeah.
advice is you should just shake it off.
Haha.
All right, so I guess we're number 4 to Junior.
All-time Green Bay Packers.
Yeah,
Every,
right, they've been
every
on my
single
list.
fucking term.
Fuck the Packers.
Fuck the bunch of
A lot of
Packers.
hate for the Packers.
Yep. All right, number 4 to you, JTK.
Sorry, Adam. The Michigan Wolverines.
You know, we all discussed how we were going to keep the on-state rivalries
Yes.
out of this.
Did you see how
prior,
gentlemanlike we are?
Yeah,
I was not
on
a
our
part of
list.
that conversation.
I know.
Yes, you
I
were.
know, I know. But
As
you know,
You
as
had
you
an
want to stoop
STD
that
burger
low,
in your mouth.
As 1/3 of the P ampersand A, I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Love you, JTK.
well, you can go that route. I mean, to be hated is to be pretty good, I guess.
right.
No, just obnoxious fans.
The worst.
Fudge
All right.
Packers.
Have you ever met a Sparty fan? You guys are awful.
Yeah, I know a lot of them actually.
They're terrible.
No, they're not. That's your opinion.
Let's not even get started about alumni.
Jesus Christ. All right,
Phil, help me out here.
Number 4 here. Yeah, well, just go to school there, and chances are, yeah, you're doing just fine if you went to Michigan State and you graduated. So
Well, going back, A-Dog's starting up at MCC, Macomb Community College, and he's transferring to MSU, and he's a big Michigan Wolverine fan.
He'll change his ways.
And I'm proud of you, son.
he knows good schools.
Yep.
He's wanting to get an education.
Yep.
We need listeners like that.
We do. We do need listeners. We do need listeners like that.
Right? All right, number 4 for me, the St. Louis Cardinals baseball team. They're basically the Yankees of the National League, and nobody ever fucking comments on it.
Yep.
Fuck those guys for
That's a solid pick.
especially for what they did to the Tigers in that World Series where the Tigers had fucking starting pitchers had 4 errors in 4 straight games, like, well, an error in each game.
And that's when Miggy was an alcoholic.
And that's when the Tigers were heavily favored.
Yes.
Yeah.
And fuck the Cardinals.
Yep.
Anyway,
And the arch is a stupid landmark.
yeah, you can go up in that thing. I've been up in the top of it. Has anybody else here been up in the top of it?
I have not.
Kelsey agrees for the record. She said this is a stupid landmark.
Yeah.
If you go up in the top of that thing, it's like if you're claustrophobic, do not even attempt it.
Gotcha.
I mean, I had
you
no
been to it?
problem.
Good
but
to know.
You still have to ride the elevators up, their little pods that the people rode when they constructed the thing.
I call them the anal bead elevators.
Yeah, really. And then they go
Yep.
as you ride it up.
Going up into the sphincter of the gateway to the west.
And then you get to the top and it goes,
I didn't say that.
right? You pop to the top and then
Gave it a. What was that? Something mustache? What?
the Montana musket loader.
The Montana musket loader.
All right, so I guess we're to number 3 now to Adam.
Number 3.
My number 3, this won't be on anybody else's list, but A-Dog did touch on it. Iowa Hawkeyes wrestling.
Okay.
Right.
They got 1 million championships from years and years ago. They haven't won a championship in several years. every year you have to listen to Iowa Hawkeyes fans. I think we're running out. We might have to restart you, JTK.
We got 10 minutes. We're fine. We'll grab this up.
Okay.
I think.
But yeah, every year you have to listen to them talk about how they're going to win a championship this year. Terrible.
And who usually wins that?
Usually Penn State.
Yes.
At this point.
Or who's in second?
Michigan a lot of times in second. Michigan State usually not in the top 25.
Oh.
It's wrestling.
All right, so I guess we're number 3 to A-Dog.
My number 3 is specifically Michigan State basketball.
Ah!
Oh, those
What
are
a-
fighting words right
what
there.
a dick.
Well, everything's about to change for basketball now that they've got the Tom Izzo Football Center.
Yeah, that's fucked
Adam,
up.
let it go.
Yeah, I forgot to chime in on that when you guys mentioned that in the last podcast. Man, that's fucked up.
You drew first blood, JTK.
Yep.
You drew first blood.
Why is this such a big
They
deal?
should've
It's called the
called
Tom Izzo
it-
Football Center.
Why would you take your longtime, very historied basketball coach and use him up on the football center?
Should
Because he loves football.
have called it the Mel Tucker Meat Center.
Shut up.
What?
All right, I guess number 3 to Junior, because we need to get off this stupid rhetoric.
Number 3, we touch on it. Notre Dame. Notre Dame, everything.
You want to touch on Notre Dame.
Nope.
All
That's
right,
that little
State,
leprechaun.
wrong school.
JTK. What?
That's Penn State. Wrong school.
Right,
Ah.
number 3 to you, JTK.
It is the New York Yankees.
Yep.
Nice. Honorable mention for me. Number 3 for my list, specifically the LA Lakers, also Cleveland / and Miami, any fucking NBA team with LeBron ties. Number 3, go
Shamo.
fuck yourself. Yes. Even his
Nice.
high school academy that he got paid handsomely to go to.
You know what? I don't even know his son. Fuck his son. He went to USC. Fuck USC too.
Yeah, and then he had a heart attack there.
Yeah.
So-
God bless that he made it alive.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to
That's
say, I don't
me.
wish death upon him, but.
And then his fucking own dad's team, the Lakers, fucking drafted him.
Right.
Like they really wanted him.
That wasn't a setup, was it?
no bull. Yeah.
All right, so now we're to the top 2. The top 2. Top 2 most despised, hated sports teams out there. Adam, what's your number 2?
Green Bay Packers.
Yep.
Fuck them. Lambeau Leap and take the fucking cheese off your head, you morons.
Yeah.
I just don't understand you guys' hate for the Packers.
What's your love for it?
Dude,
I don't have a love for them. I don't hate them.
you had to be there at our age. One of the most
I
obnoxious
forgot.
things was the 90s, man. The 90s Packers were so fucking obnoxious.
Watching Brett Favre throw 4 interceptions and still find a way to win.
Yeah.
And then have
Brett
to,
Favre era.
and then whip
Yeah,
out his dick
Favre.
to an announcer, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, just
Brett
awesome.
Favre, whatever you want to call it.
All right, speaking of Brett Favre's dick, number 2 to you, A-Dog.
My
You thought it
number
was
2
me,
is also the
Dick.
Green Bay Packers.
Oh, I got it now. What did he say?
Did you like my foreshadow?
Oh.
Speaking of...
What the fuck you called my son?
I said, no, speaking of Brett Favre's dick, number 2 to you, A-Dog. And he said, the Green Bay Packers. On cue,
You got me.
I'm clairvoyant. Look at that.
Yep.
That was brilliant on
sorry.
my part.
Again, high-fiving you, A-Dog.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Aiden.
He already got his number 2, man.
I
You
didn't
already
hear
said the Green Bay Packers.
He said Green Bay. I said, speaking of Brett Favre's dong,
Just
can't
not the biggest Aaron Rodgers fan.
right.
I had a big,
I'm not either.
I had a
But
long day today.
So,
Bob
so
called me.
that was brilliant on my part and unscripted.
Was.
That was
It was.
Number 2 to you, Junior.
any Ohio State fucking team.
Boo. We were told not to put him on our list because Cookie said, you all are going to have Ohio State on your list. That's not how he said it. He actually said it, you're going to have Ohio State on your list.
Absolutely.
That wasn't a whole lot better.
You're right. All right.
All right, JTK. We're on a time constraint here now.
Ooh. Sorry, WP. It is Duke basketball.
I'm kind of ashamed I left them off my list.
You forgot about it?
Yeah.
Forgot
I feel
about
Like,
really
I
bad
can just go
about that.
down the list. Like, I mean, starting with Coach K, then JJ Redick, you know, all the way on down. Like
Christian Leitner.
Grayson
The guy
Allen.
has-
Oh yeah, Grayson Allen, the biggest freaking flopper ever.
Christian Leitner has one good shot against Michigan
Yep. And he's a
at an
fucking
opportune
king.
time, and then he gets put on the fucking Olympic team with Jordan and all them, and it's like, wow, they put the token white kid
Yep.
on the Olympic team. Good job, Leitner. Okay, I digress.
Anyway,
Number 2 for me, the Colorado Avalanche. Just had to be there, man. Had to be there. I was right at the height of it.
Sure.
Colorado Avalanche. Anyway, all right. So to number one. Hold on. We gotta. It's time for
All
number
right.
one.
My number one is Ohio. Any team, any level, anything from Ohio.
The whole state.
Yep.
From the Browns, because what the fuck? The Browns, and then, you have the Cincinnati Bengals. That state does not deserve that many NFL teams. And then...
Yeah, why the fuck does Ohio have 2 NFL teams and 2 Major League Baseball teams?
It's a big state.
Michigan's way bigger.
Can
Yeah.
Lansing support a team?
Grand Rapids could. There
Don't they
are
have the lug nuts?
markets that
you're
are
a
smaller
That's,
than Grand Rapids.
that's like a double-A team. I don't know.
Oh, to boot, if you want to talk about minor league baseball, Ohio has 5 of them.
Yep.
And we got what, 2? 3?
Two, 3, I think 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Anyway,
anything
Toledo,
Ohio,
Montana.
any level, down to high school. I know we're not supposed to include high schools, but fuck those kids.
All right, number one.
Not in a Jerry Sandusky way,
Yep.
but
Number one to hey dog. What's your number one on this list?
My number one is the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Good for you.
All right, I'll allow that.
Leave college teams
Fucker
off the
than mine.
list. Okay.
All right, Junior. What is your number one?
96 to 202, the Colorado Avalanche.
Fair enough.
Fucking hated those.
I'll
cunts.
allow that.
Fuck that
Yes.
turtle. That was so awesome. Osgood kicking the shit out of Roy, whatever the fuck his name is.
Right.
All right, I'm done.
All right, number one to you, JTK.
Dallas Cowboys, they have caused me so much misery when it comes to the Detroit Lions, a.k.a. that playoff game back in 2015.
Yep.
How that was not pass interference is beyond me.
it was.
That place could just fall to the center of the earth and never come back.
All right,
Awesome top 10 list, guys. I love it.
number one for me.
Yes.
I guess.
Number one, Filbert.
I only have one note. It just says
Another team from Serbia.
nope. It just says Duke basketball, and it just says fuck those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mine should have been higher, but yeah, fuck
Those guys and anybody who's a fan.
I don't like completely one-dimensional schools,
Right.
which they are very one-dimensional.
I know they turn out business students, but other than that, they suck ass.
Yeah.
And their lacrosse team's a bunch of rapists.
Right.
Ass fuckers.
Allegedly.
Not therapists,
Yeah.
but the rapists.
Yes. Didn't think I remember that.
Allegedly.
All right, so we're gonna go a quick round here. Adam, you said you had no honorable mentions.
Nope.
Well, I mean, shit, you just said them. Duke is obviously honorable
Yeah.
mention, and not a big fan of Notre Dame either. So
Okay.
they're my honorable mentions.
Hey, dog, do you have any honorable mentions?
I had the Yankees under my honorable mention.
Nice. I did also.
I had none.
JTK, any honorable mentions?
You said the Pittsburgh Penguins filled. I totally forgot about them and Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
I would
Biggest crybaby ever.
if I did.
So my 3 honorable mentions, I mentioned the Yankees. I've got the San Antonio Spurs and the New England Patriots on there.
Yeah, the
Forgot
Spurs
about
are a
that.
good one.
That year that
You know what? Now I fucked up. Portland and San Antonio, I fucked up.
that year that fucking he was left open right
Ori?
there. Robert Ori was left open.
Yeah.
The Pistons were by far the
Yes.
more superior team and should have had that championship.
Absolutely.
Anyway, all right. So what a great top 10, guys.
Sure.
Anything anybody wants to talk about or any other notes?
Yeah, we're going to do another top 10 list, and I think we all voted on it earlier. JTK wasn't a part of it. I'm sorry. But next year, you're getting married. So we're going to do the top 10 things you do not, and Kelsey's got to be involved, not want at your wedding.
Right. Since we've all been through it, we're going to give you a top 10 of things you do not want at your wedding.
And you have yours on there, too.
All right. Hang on. You cut out there when you said top 10, not what?
Things you do not want at your wedding. We've already been
Want
through
at our
weddings.
wedding. Okay.
Yeah. Like,
You don't need listeners like that.
Yes.
like
Right,
you can say
exactly.
yours are wants, ours
So-
are through experience.
Yes.
Hang on. How much time do we got left? Adam, so elaborate for me. Why did you ask if we're going to have sound at the wedding ceremony?
Because you had mentioned needing a DJ, and if you need them to bring sound for that,
Sound
that is
like
something that
like,
I want
like
to make
mi-
sure that they could provide.
microphones and speakers because we do
Gotcha.
that too. So
Okay,
the pastor performing the ceremony can talk about bestiality as well as coming onto his wife.
Yes. Oh, we just lost JT.
Yep. All right.
right, one more thing. A-Dog, I know we're going to get good job on your top 10 list, but quick question. What's the number one podcast that you listen to and love dear to your heart?
That's easy, Pops. It's the fucking P&A Podcast Express.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
And-
thanks for joining us, A-Dog. That was a great list, buddy.
And what's the only one reason why you listen to it?
My Pops.
Ah, there you go.
All right, love you, brother. And I'll see you in a
Love
couple
you
days.
too.
All right?
Yep.
All right.
Thanks, A-Dog.
All right, so whose phone is connected right now to Bluetooth? Adam's?
Mine.
Because
Do you
AWP wants to call in for a rebuttal. So
Oh, she's going to yell at us. Duke lover. Push decline. Push
Yeah, did you
decline.
tell her it's broken?
Push decline. And I got to pee.
You can connect, by the way. Oh, is she calling me?
yeah, she's calling your phone. I just said call your phone. So reconnect. Do you have a beer? Anybody got a beer? I could.
Yeah. I'm going to get up.
All right.
All right.
Ah.
Ma.
Oh, boy. That was a solid list.
Thank you. That was actually just kind of a moment of whatever for me when I decided that last week or kind of come up with it.
Yeah. I was afraid it'd be hard for us to come up with 10 each that weren't all exactly the same.
We had.
We had
you
our
go.
share of stuff.
We did.
AWP, how's it going?
Hi.
We've got a Hall of Famer on the line.
Oh, it sounds so good every time you say it.
Right? Hall of Famer. So did you hear all of our top 10s? Were you tuned in of everything we talked about?
Did you just do a top 10 on the live?
We did.
I did not hear it because I was on a radio show for the past few hours.
Oh
so-
my! Would that one happen to be it's South Elk Street?
Yeah, the brewery.
Oh, you guys had it. Oh, you guys, nice. So how did that go tonight?
It went pretty good, actually. I talked JB into joining me, so yeah.
Nice. So what else? I guess what do you have for us? So we talked about last episode, which would be the Tuesday released episode, which it is Tuesday. That game on Friday night and the new Red Zone sponsor for our TTS broadcast, and that's about it for now.
Oh my God, I laughed out loud when you said that for the first time because I listened to the replay. I was like cackling.
Well, you're not going to like some of the top 10 we did because we did the top 10 most loathed, hated, despised sports teams, and your Duke Blue Devil basketball team
And
was
I'm
on.
pretty sure that my team is probably on the top of everybody's list.
It was on the top of mine, but it was on the top 10 of almost everybody.
And just remember that, hey, it's Junior, and I miss you, AWP, and I apologize before I said Duke Blue Devils to you.
I did not. I also might have said fuck all their fans.
Remember
too.
your friends who really love you.
Yeah.
They were only an honorable mention for me because I don't find them significant enough in anything basketball to hate them.
Fucking Bobby Hurley.
That is true, though. That is true.
So how was JB tonight? Was he all wound up?
Oh, all wound up. It was so funny, though, because we started, JB goes off on a tangent once in a while, but
Once
we
in
were
a while?
all literally going once in a while, all the time, yeah. But Mikey Gallagher was there, too, and he's like, JB, you're just like a 12-year-old girl all the time. And like, yep. So,
Wow.
That's probably the most accurate description I've ever heard. I want to know what he does to have that energy level.
I always want to be like, are you just high on life? Like, what is going on? I don't understand.
It's got to be cocaine.
Booger sugar.
No, it's just
Or
sugar.
heroin.
Yeah,
It's just sugar.
What did Dirty D? Oh, nose nachos.
Nose nachos, yeah. So
I seen him down so many of those Sour Patch Kids at bowling. I don't know how he just doesn't explode.
He's on our bowling team too.
yeah, JB's on our bowling team. Are you mentally
I
and
just
physically
keep him-
prepared?
I'm always bringing him, he likes Starburst the best, though, the pink ones.
Yes, he doesn't like the yellow ones because he always gives those to me, and I'm like, I'll eat the yellow Starburst. I'm not.
Did you say yellow starfish?
No. So any other
Chocolate starfish?
chocolate
What?
starfish in the hot dog flavored water. So what else? Anything you can glean to us? I'm not allowed anywhere near that place that you went to tonight. Any highlights or anything great come of the show? Or
No.
I didn't listen.
I tried to go on a stealth mission for you
Okay.
because did you not tell me that you had left a gong there?
I did. My big gong's there. My favorite one. Yeah.
We're stuck with this little thing.
We're
here.
stuck with this little guy. Yeah.
So I did some recon. We'll see. I think I got a plan.
I appreciate that. I certainly appreciate that. So I've given up on all of it because it really hit me in week 1 when we couldn't make things work, and JTK got a phone call from somebody, and I wasn't even like part of the problem solving things that were going on, even though I was the one doing all the work. So yeah.
There's a lot of behind the scenes problems there too.
Right.
And I'm sorry I didn't come up and visit you guys on Friday.
It's okay. I love that JTK gave you so much shit, though. I appreciated that.
Oh, he did. I was like, what? But I was laughing because he kept texting me about pronunciation, so I was giggling because I'm like, we'll just let him get through it. It's fine.
Right. So yeah, tomorrow night we'll be in the studio doing our pregame show for Thumb Tailgater Sports for the Friday game. I will not be doing a game this Friday. But what do you think? Do you think it's working a lot better, us doing these pregame shows like in the studio here and then playing them?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's the first thing. So I text JB all the time, but like today when I got there, I was like, listen, that 30-minute pregame you guys do that's pre-recorded is probably the smartest thing we've ever done.
I think so
Because
too.
it gives you guys time to just chill. You don't have to hustle to get on, and if something's wrong with some connection, you can fix it while that's playing.
Look at that. That's great feedback.
And it's nice because I can sit there and relax. And if you notice, what I do is I'll break in when we do our commercial break just to test our audio, and I'll listen to it, so I know if we're skipping, if we're doing anything.
The break-in sounded so good. Like you were like, "Hey, just pop it in here to say," like it was so. I enjoyed it. So
Thank you. Wow, nice. That makes me happy. I appreciate that. That's feedback
JB
I can
thinks
use.
I'm weird because I re-listened to all the games like on Monday and Tuesday after they play. But even though I was there, I still like to listen to the replay. So
Well, I would want to, if I was a Harbor Beach fan, I'd want to listen to that replay too, which you can go to Thumb Tailgater Sports, www.thumbtailgater.com. You can listen to the replay of that game when Harbor Beach absolutely laid the wood to Ubley. I'd want to listen too.
Ran a train.
dismantled.
I agree. That's a great team up there, and I really appreciated what I saw on Friday night. And they're my pick in D8. They're gonna go. That's my ride or die semifinal or bust team this year. I feel like
D8's looking good, especially with a couple of those harder, better teams that got moved up to D7 now. Like New Lothrop's gone; they're up in D7, and a couple other ones. So I think the path looks good.
If I'd have been able to put a high school team on my most hated list, it would have been New Lothrop.
Yeah, New Lothrop in general too. We only did college and pros, so New Lothrop would have been right there. Laker might have been considered too.
Mine would have been Warren de La Salle.
Warren de La Salle.
Yep, we always faced them first in the district. Any sport.
Detroit Country Day, even though they're defunct, would have been on my list too.
Yeah.
I've only ever beaten New Lothrop, so I don't have a hate for them.
That's awesome.
Actually, when I wrestled them, I never lost anybody from New Lothrop, but we literally wrestled them one time and we lost. The final score was 70-6, and I scored the 6 points when I won my match.
Cocky prick.
Well, and I'm very, very sorry, Cookie, but let me gasp. Like, I just need to take it all in because this is my week to be like, we beat Ubley, and I need to just like, especially since I have a nephew who's now part of he's in junior high now, so we've got another family member in, but
he's in the program.
in 2012, yeah, he is now officially in the program.
in the program.
2012, we went to New Lothrop for districts, and it was probably the coldest football game I've ever been to. And the hype was crazy all week. They were like, they're going to destroy Harbor Beach and all this stuff happening. And we ended up destroying them. And it was the greatest feeling ever. There was people leaving and were pissed from the other team, and standing there just watching everybody leave at the end of the game, being like, "Yep, bye bye."
Right.
Like,
so my story is with New Lothrop, but that would feel good because those people in New Lothrop can go. Yeah, they can go ride the pine for sure. My experience involves the two schools that I mentioned, Laker at New Lothrop, and they kicked us out of the booth, and it was a shitty ass cold night. And then we got that email from that Laker fan after New Lothrop treated us like shit, and I came unglued. I really did. Yeah, it was bad.
Oh,
that was warranted. That was warranted.
Yeah. Yeah, because we got the email sent from Edward, and he said, "What's going on?" and blah, blah blah. And I read it, and I'm like, Eddie, if you don't stand up for us in this, I'm fucking done. Because the thing that he had mentioned, we talked about, Laker quarterback was injured, talked about it in the pregame, and then his quip was, "Guys, we all know it's cold. Suck it up. You're doing a football game." I'm like, we expected to be in a booth, and we're outside on the bleachers. Some lady spilled, some kid spilled hot chocolate on my board. And then another one kicked my shit off the bleacher. Yeah.
So it's totally different too if you're like prepared to be out there and you're like wearing the things you would normally wear to be in the wind and things like that. Because I've had that happen before, and actually it happened at Ubley, and I was furious about it because we went there to do a playoff game. 2 other entities came in that were not announced, and they booted us out of the booth. Infuriated me. We ended up on the track near one of the end zones because it was the only place we could get power, and it was just miserable out there in the elements. We were on the southeast side of the field on like the 10-yard line, and just a horrible spot to call a game from, and cold as hell. I was so pissed. I didn't go back to Ubley for a long, long time after that.
well, anywhere in Ubley is terrible, so
I don't disagree.
Right.
We do enjoy the Huco Bruco, though.
Yeah, we love Huco, yeah. The brewing company. They're always good to us.
AWP, how was... sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, but they serve you things that make you forget you're in Ubley.
Yeah.
Meh.
Do they have the Christmas sale?
Probably.
Hey, WP, how was the rest of your softball season coaching?
Oh, it was good. Kinsley got asked to play in a couple all-star tournaments, which was really fun. So
Nice.
It's nice to have the recognition after
Absolutely.
the season. That we didn't have a very good season, but when you have a player who gets chosen to play up like that, and
Oh, yeah.
she's only 10 and she plays 12 games. So
Right.
Nice.
Very
So-
nice.
Very cool.
all the extra work and the long hours and a lot of driving,
Yep. It all pays
it's all
off.
about her, so it's fine.
You going to do it next year?
Yeah, I'm actually going to hopefully take over totally to the 12U team because I did it with somebody else. Like we tag teamed it this year. So,
Nice.
Nicely done.
So next year, gonna implement a few new things because I think there can be a better system. So
We all like
Nice.
better systems.
That system, you're going to have some of the parents be coaches? I'm just kidding.
no, absolutely not.
I know.
No.
No way.
Well, good job. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
All right. We probably should wrap this one up. We're at about an hour 10 here. And I got to pee.
So
So
you're saying I'll have a nice top 10 to put into a graphic tomorrow when I get to work?
you will. You
Yes.
will. And there's 5 of us. It was myself. It was Adam. It was A-Dog, Junior, and JTK. So we all gave our top 10s. And number 1 for me
Well, I
was
started working on one.
Duke. Go ahead.
Of course. I started working on the one from, what is the, oh, you guys did the vocalist?
Yeah,
one the
top
other day?
10 female vocalists. Yeah, singers. Yeah.
Yeah. So, also, am I beating you, Phil, in the picks?
You are. For high school football, yeah.
Yes.
You are beating me in the picks. Yes, you are. I was a homer in week 1, and I shouldn't have been, because I thought I thought the rules applied. We were publishing this somewhere, and what I've found is, people are terrible. So if you're picking high school football and it's being published somewhere, you have to be a homer, or else people get angry.
Oh yeah.
So I was a homer in week 1, but now I realize we're not putting them out to anywhere. So I'm picking with my head and heart now instead of.
He's not doing any better, but
No, still not doing any better.
I was under the impression I made a pick graphic, and it's so cute, and I was under the impression that it was getting posted on the Thumb Tailgater page, but JB hasn't posted it, so I don't know why. But also, JB, I think, is going to get pitchforks waiting for him, because I just realized that he picked Harbor Beach in the Tribune pick, or the Huron County View pick'em that he does with, and they posted that in the paper, so he's in big trouble.
ugh.
Ooh, he's right, but he's in big trouble. I like it.
Big trouble. Well, I needed to add an episode to my number count. I'm getting a little low, so.
I appreciate that. No, it's always good to talk to a Hall of Famer.
For sure.
Really bolsters the
yeah.
numbers. I think
I will
anyway.
visit soon. I've got presents for the studio, so I
Right.
need to visit.
We have to have
I
you.
was gonna
Can't
try
wait.
to come tomorrow.
You can top
I gotta sign the
top
wall.
Bisco's Gentleman Club.
Sign the wall and also see the studio in general. It's vastly underwhelming in person.
That's awesome.
That's okay. I was gonna pop in tomorrow night, but I have to attend a junior high football game. So
Well, there you go. Because tomorrow night we're doing the TTS pregame show. But you're welcome anytime. Always extend a welcome.
I figured I'll add it into my schedule. So many free nights.
Bowling season starts next week. You can pop in there.
I play at the shitty ass bowling alley in Deckerville.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
And I'm a part of the shitty team.
He's a part of the shitty squad.
Hey, my husband filled in like one time, and he was like, "I am never filling in again."
He says never again.
I don't want to.
Junior thinks he's
stop it.
Junior thinks he's going to come here and average something and like have a good average. I'm like, nope.
What do you want me to average?
If you
Not twisting an ankle on the divots in the approach.
if you
Because
do
I pulled a hammy playing
dude,
badminton.
if you do 135, I'll be impressed.
If I do 135, okay.
Yeah, I'll be impressed. If you do 135, I'll
What's
be
the
impressed.
highest game in the last 5 years?
Like 230 something. Somebody usually breaks out and has a wild one.
Okay.
My highest is 198.
Okay.
So.
If he could average 6 inches, I'd be impressed.
Oh! There it is.
Well, I take my apology back saying it to you about Duke. Motherfucking
Apology
AWP.
denied.
She's my
Hey,
favorite.
At least I didn't send you a picture of like a nut.
Yeah,
on
nobody
your
did.
thing,
Thank
'cause
God.
Only I should have.
Wait till you hear yesterday's episode in
Yeah.
the day that I had.
On Tuesdays.
It's too
yeah.
long to tell you
Oh,
right now,
I
but
can't-
wait till you listen to it. It fucked my day up. Bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
I can't wait.
So you'll have to listen to the Tuesday episode. Yeah, we've got a great story
It's
there.
downloaded now.
Yeah, it is. It's up. It's posted. It's ready to rock and roll.
All right,
there-
I'm gonna start it as soon as I hang up.
All right, sounds good. All right, AWP, thanks for calling in.
Nice
Thanks-
to hear from you.
Thanks for being a part of the podcast family. Thanks for being our friend, and thanks for being a Hall of Famer. Wait.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Phil.
That's a lot of thanks.
I'm feeling gratuitous.
All right, deuces.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, man. We've had a lot of guests this episode.
Awesome.
Yeah, but a great episode. But we should probably get out of here because we're bumping up against some limits.
Let's do that.
All right, he's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Thank you to Junior, the featured guest. Thank you to A-Dog for calling in. Thank you to JTK, another featured guest. High five. Clump. And also thank you to AWB, the Hall of Famer, another featured guest for calling in. Great top 10 here tonight. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. In the comments, tell us more what your top 10 is. If you think ours is bullshit, put some random teams on there like Peru in the 87, 86 Olympics or some shit. I'll be like 88 Olympics, sorry.
That Serbia was fucking.
You like that?
Yeah, absolutely, I did.
Fuck those guys. Anyway,
Darko. Fuck Darko.
from
Is
all
he
of us,
dead?
No, he farms in Serbia. From all of us here at the P&A Podcast, I had to do some research.
You read on.
I did. He doesn't know. He no longer plays basketball. He farms in Serbia, and he's got his.
How old
I
is
believe
he now?
He's only like 36 or 37 years old, and he also he earned over, I believe it was $25 million in the NBA. So he just has a farm in Serbia, and he just lives a simple life, and he's got all his money in his pocket from being terrible. So anyway, on that note, don't be like Darko Milicic. Be good at basketball. Listen to the podcast and make good choices.